Okay. Hey, Juanita Waterman here, and I'm about to get a little serious. And the reason why is because I do want you to understand that I did go through a phase in my childhood where I wet my pants every day, and I was called stinky. And one time this guy came up to me, and he looked at me, and it was in fourth grade, and he says, "I think," and I thought for sure he was going to say, "I think I love you." Instead, he said, "I think you stink." And I died that day. I died. I was so ashamed. I was so embarrassed. And from that time onward, I was never able to shake it. And from that time onward, they called me Stinky. And in my head, even after I quit wetting my pants, I still thought of myself as Stinky. And all of us have things like that in our closet. Even though you don't stink anymore, you still believe. Even though you're not poor anymore, you still think you are. Our thinking gets us where we are today. My thinking got me to $7,000 a month in a month. But my thinking can take me down too. So it's so important that you understand your thinking. Do you still think you're stinky? Well, how long did it take me to grow out of believing I wasn't stinky anymore? It took a long time. It took actually acknowledging that I thought I was stinky. Acknowledging that in the back of my head, every time I was around people, I knew they're going to find out I was stinky and say to me, "I think you stink." So it was devastating to me, those words. But now I understand something. We all stink at one time or another. No one's that clean where they never stink. So it's okay to stink. I had to get okay with stinky. And then the second part I had to get okay with is that I'm not stinky anymore. In the sense that I'm not stinky all the time. There's times I do stink, and that's normal. And there's times I don't stink, and that's okay too. I'm not stinky anymore. And stinky meaning my whole life is stinky. And that's what it represented for many years. My whole life was stinky. It wasn't that kid's fault for saying that. He was a kid. And, you know, now I understand that. And I wasted a lot of years thinking I was stinky when I didn't need to, when I needed to get above and beyond that. And what happened though is network marketing changed me. Network marketing turned me around. Network marketing made me take a look and say, is it really true? Is that really true that you're stinky? Is it really true that your whole life is stinky? Is it really true that that's all you can create is stinkiness? No, that is not true. I've created this, I've done this, I've done that, I've done this, and now I realize, oh my gosh, I'm not stinky anymore. I'm not stinky anymore, and neither are you. Whatever it is that's holding you back, doesn't have to. If it's your stinkiness that's holding you back, say, I'm not stinky anymore. Sometimes I am, and that's okay. Whatever it is that's holding you back, grab a hold of it and just shake it. And ask yourself, is that really true? Is it really true that I stink all the time? No. And do I stink sometimes? Yes. And is that okay with the world? Heck yeah, because I saw somebody who had a shirt and it said stinky ass on it. And I thought about that and I'm like, oh my word, that's so cute. Everybody, gather around me now if you have a stinky ass. So the point is, you got to find out what your block is, what you're ashamed about yourself, what scares you the most that you don't want people to find out about you. Figure that out. Uncork it. Throw it away. And you won't be stinky anymore. Love you guys. And I hope to see you on the beaches of the world. And the only way I know I can do that is if you get involved in Empowered Network. Get the best comp plan. Get the most amount of money for the least amount of time. Make the best, most amazing, transparent friends there are on the planet and grow. See you. Oh, and you can join me down there. Click the link down.